Hi everyone. In today's video, I'm presenting to you a simple exercise, but a very deep exercise for balancing, restoring balance and harmony to the mind, the heart, and the body, and the spirit. So this exercise is supportive when you're feeling stressed about something in your life and you're finding it difficult to relax or difficult to let go of hyperthinking and worrying about the stress and what caused it. If the space that you're in is actually the cause of the stress or the source of the stress, this isn't an exercise to do in that space. You're better off being in a separate space before you begin, or you might like to do my video on cultivating the bhava. That can be done in any space. So taking a comfortable seat and becoming aware of how you're feeling in your mind, your mindset, how you're feeling in your energy levels, how you're feeling in your emotions, how you're feeling in your spirit, and how you're feeling in your physical body. Just taking a moment to notice what's happening and where you're at right now. Noticing the quality of your breath. Is your breath short, tight? Maybe it's tense. Maybe you can feel a tension in your diaphragm, your rib cage as you try to breathe. Maybe there's feelings of constriction in your torso, making you feel like you can't take a full deep breath, even if you tried. And out of 10, with 10 being the highest, what level of stress do you feel you're at right now? And then write that down. On a bit of paper for you to go back to later. And coming back to focus, we're going to begin the exercise now. Allowing your eyes to move, holding the body still, the head still, and just allowing the mind to move the eyes. Allowing your eyes to move freely. Your head will move a little bit. Your eyes move around the area you're in with long, slow, sweeping eye movements. Looking around the walls, down to the floor, up to the corners of the ceiling, down to the diagonal corner, above your head. Sweeping your eyes around the room, from left to right, diagonal, up and down, in long, slow, sweeping eye movements. And allowing yourself to notice things in the space you're in that you've never noticed before. Look up at the ceiling and notice any cobwebs or marks, cracks. Look along the cornices and the eaves. Notice what's there. Look down to your floor and notice what's happening on the floor on both sides of you, behind you, in front of you. Let your eyes sweep along the bottom edge of the walls around you. And then your eyes sweep back up the walls to the ceilings. Just continuing those long, slow, sweeping movements. Eyes to the left and to the right. Up, slowly down, side to side, diagonal, around the space that you're in. And then just coming back to stillness and noticing your breath now. Has your breath changed at all? It might be a little slower and deeper. It might be a lot slower and deeper. You might even feel like sighing or yawning. And if you do, just let them out. Let them be big. Don't hold them back. It's a really good sign of your nervous system shifting into parasympathetic mode and coming out of a stress response. Let those yawns and sighing out. Big, loud, free. Even just talking about yawns makes me feel like yawning. And then notice something in the space you're in. Just looking around again. Notice what's in the space. There might be something that caught your eye when you were sweeping your gaze around before. But just noticing something in the space you're in that you like, that makes you feel good, that you like the look of. It might be something you appreciate in your life. It might represent someone or something that you appreciate in your life. And if you can pick it up, do that and bring it close to you. Or you might like to stand next to it and touch it and listen to my voice and my instructions. And just noticing with what you've chosen, what is it you like about? What is it you like about it? What is it that are the qualities of it or the meaning of it that caught your attention? What does it mean to you? Do you like the feel of it or the look of it? The smell, maybe? Could even be the taste or the sound of it. Does it remind you of a place or a person, or maybe a positive experience that you've had? And just taking a moment to reflect on how that person, place, or experience, or this particular object made you feel. Feeling those positive feelings that this object you're chosen reminds you of. Remembering. And then now, just for a moment, just a little moment, remembering what you were feeling stressed about when you began this video on exercise. Just coming back to the thought of that, just for a moment. And noticing how that feels in your body. And how that feels different to how your chosen object makes you feel. And then just taking a few natural breaths to see what happens next. I'm not going to stay here long. Just noticing your experience now of the source of stress. And now bring your attention back to something in the space that you like, that you appreciate, that makes you feel good. It could be the same object you chose before, or maybe there's something else that's caught your attention that has positive meaning for you as well. And you can bring that close to you. If you have two objects, you might like to place them meaningfully next to each other in a way that feels good for you. And just noticing, what is the essence of this item that you appreciate? How does it make you feel? And noticing what that feeling is like within your body. What's your body's experience? Remembering the positive feelings that this object represents. And then once again, returning to allowing your eyes to move freely around the area that you're in with those long, slow, sweeping eye movements to the ceiling, the floor, the corners of the space. Noticing things that you didn't notice when you looked around before. Going up and down, side to side, diagonal, looking all around you in long, slow, sweeping eye movements. The eyes gently moving left to right, right to left, up and down, down and up, diagonal in both directions, moving softly around the space. And now coming back to noticing your breath again, noticing if it's changed at all. It may be slower and deeper. You might now feel like sighing or yawning, or it might have naturally happened while you were looking around the space. Just letting them all come out, big and wide with sounds. And noticing how you're feeling now. How's your mindset? How's your thoughts? How's your body? How's your emotions? And how's your spirit? And if you came back to giving yourself a score out of 10, with 10 being the highest, what level of stress are you at now at the end of this exercise? And just write that down and notice the difference between when you started the exercise and your initial score. And if you're still quite high, you might like to repeat this exercise again and maybe even going into a different space. I hope that helped you.